Hey guys, welcome back to more 100% Orange Juice, the Let's Play of the orangest of things. And that's a pumpkin on our head, which is not what we're doing, but what we are going to be doing today is we are going to be playing as QP. Look at that over here, QP, look at that, basic stats. This is, what you would call the standard character. We are going to be doing a little something unconventional. This is post-commentary, by the way. It's going to be, because I'm just gonna warn you right now, this is not a mode you want to try on your first time. Welcome to Tomomo Hell. This is what we're going to be covering today. Just a quick deck profile and stuff like that. We're not going to jump right into the commentary. But first of all, we're going to go over this deck profile real quick. I cover her stats and her hyper in the video, so do not worry about that for now. But pudding! Yes, this girl is all obsessed about pudding. That's all you need to know about QP. She loves pudding. So why not pay homage to the beautifulness of pudding? And this is a pretty rare card. It fully restores your HP, which is always important because Tomomo Hell, it's gonna be a lot of battling. You're gonna have very low HP. You want this. It's a great game changer late game because it's level 4. It costs nothing to use. That's amazing. It's like a Saki's cookie, but better actually, because Saki's cookie only does 1, while this fully heals. We got shield card over here. So I know I said that I'm not a big fan of this card, but +3 defense against heavy hitters like Tomomo. It's crazy because Tomomo has like +2 attack. We're gonna be fighting against only Tomomo. We'll get into that. Next up, we have Dangerous Pudding card over here. I never actually used this in a playthrough. This is pretty exciting. It's a very common card. You should at least have like 1 or 2, even just starting the game as QP. So if you land on this card, you basically skip your turn. This is important because Tomomo, you want to try to slow him down as much as possible. So that's why I recommend Dangerous Pudding over here. Next, you have Holy Knights. Boost the amount of stars you get because the strategy that we're going for this is essentially survival mode. Tomomo Hell. I'm sorry I'm being very vague about Tomomo Hell. It is a nightmare. You will see why these cards are so important in the playthrough. So we have Holy Knight. This boosts the amount of stars you want because you want to get as many stars as you can with QP. And we got Dinner cards. Heals all units for 3 HP. So like the great thing about this card, although Tomomo can benefit from it too, you benefit it because most likely she's going to level 3 pretty quickly. So you want to be able to restore as much as possible if they hurt you, or if the boss hurts you, or if a random enemy on the board hurts you. So other card recommendations that I tried out, I think it's interesting. Like we have Passionate Research. If you want QP's hyper, which by the way is amazing over here. I'll cover the hyper in the card. Don't you worry about that. Here and there, the board is big. Tomomo's Abyss, it is a big board. So if you want to try to get away from them, this could possibly be a thing. I don't recommend it too much. I would say run only 1 if you were to do this. Here's a Maverick strategy, Exchange. So if the Tomomos are racking up a lot of wins, a lot of stars, and if you land on Exchange, this could make or break it. Take a big risk with this card. This is a very dangerous card to put in the deck because they could possibly benefit from it as well if something bad happens. Next, you have Reverse Attribute Field. With your 0 stats, you know, you can only benefit from using this card. You can only benefit because Tomomo, the bosses, the monsters, all their stats are minus at this point, and you just have 0, 0, 0. You're flat. Shield Counter, this is great to go up against them because they do run super all-out mode, giving you a staggering 4 attack power. Imagine countering that, that's incredible. It never really worked for me when I used it, but the theory is just amazing. And if you're not a fan of Shield, I'm personally a fan of these Arbits more, but they didn't prove too lucky because they can use it as well. I've noticed that Tomomos don't like using the Shield card, whereas the Arbits, they do like to use, so there you go. It boosts your defense by 2, and you can evade as well, so... Oh, you cannot evade. You can attack still, so there you go. That's the benefits of that, so let's get ready on into it. I will see you guys when the video starts. Take care. So now that we've gone over the deck profile, let's get started into the actual thing. Oh my god. Tomomo Hell. I do not envy anybody who has to do this, because it is what it is. It is hell, and we are just like, what the heck is going on right now? So a lot of this, like early parts, I did speed up holding the shift key because it took a toll on me, to be fair. And if you're not using the shift key to play this mode, you are out of your mind because it takes forever. I swear, it takes forever to get it right. It's funny because like when I first did this, when all my friends were doing Tomomo Hell, actually, it's just like, you know, people were like struggling right now, and I was like, okay, all right, we'll try it out. The first time I played it, I actually won. I got really lucky. It's all about the luck, to be fair, for this mode, but at the same time, it's just like, oh come on, can we just do this right now? So that's why a lot of it is sped up. So like, besides the first few moves aren't like too critical in general in the game, so it's like I didn't feel like a big deal to speed through a lot of the portions, because basically no matter what you play, they're always gonna get a win on like their first or second turn. It's like, alright, we get used to it. When you play this, I think I did like 20 times, 20 to 30 I want to say, but yeah, that is basically what it is. I got hit by a lot of dangerous pudding. I put like the trap cards in it mainly because I felt like the trap cards really did hinder their ability to play in the game. Cause like when I was doing a couple runs and I actually put assaults on my bases, they seemed pretty hesitant to go to the bases. Rather, they try to stay away from them. So I guess they don't know exactly what traps you play, but as long as they're trap cards, they're like, all right, let's just put them on. But as far as the board events go, there are actually 4 board events. I know I show it off later in the video, but there is a Miracle, there is Charity, there is Battlefield, and there's even what is it? Shoot. I know there's 4. I don't remember the last one. I know that it probably already happened too, which is the fun. No, Mine Layer. That's what it was. That's why they have like those mini trap cards. And that's why I put like Dangerous Pudding in the deck, particularly because you know the pudding card. It's pretty easy to play, and it, like I said, skipping a turn is not the worst thing to do in the sport. The reason being is like, if you skip a turn, you don't do anything, and if they slow down, then that's great because they can't kill if they're slowed down. But I let in a lot more dangerous puddings than they did, but I didn't necessarily mind that because they could just like grind up stars was my objective, really, because like that's why I don't mind. I know people don't like Tomomo's hyper, as don't I. It's annoying because her hyper, if your HP is full, then you die, basically. You die if you have your full HP. You don't lose anything, you just like lose time, and that's really annoying to me. But that's Tomomo. As far as QP's strength goes, she is the basicest of basic characters. She's good at what she does. You know, she's like the Mario of every game. That's what she is. She's 0 stats all around. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this earlier. I don't know. I'm actually doing this part before I actually record the cards for this deck. Go figure. But that's just the way we roll sometimes. But yeah, that's basically QP's strategy. Her hyper card, pretty helpful. And like, that's why I put like some of the cards. She's very standard. She's the standardest of characters. Plus she's really cute. And that's always a bonus to me. And like, looking at this video footage, I hope like, it's not super choppy. Because it's pretty choppy right now when I'm looking at this, but maybe because that's just how I am. But yeah, the board events take place usually every 5 turns, excluding Battlefield, which is like every 6 turns. So that's how that one works. But yeah, these Tomomo girls, they are insane. Like, if you haven't noticed, there are like a couple cards that they put in. They put in Assault, they put in Flamethrower. Oh, we got really lucky with that boss kill. That boss kill, you know, when you get a boss kill in Tomomo Hell, that's usually a good sign that things are gonna turn out right, I've noticed. Because the first time I played this, it was the only time I actually got a boss kill. The rest of the times while I was trying to record this for real, it did not work out very well, so that's kind of a thing. So I guess I could go over like the main strategy in general when approaching this board as a survival tactic. You know, just like the inner rings, it's more dangerous because that's usually the path that Tomomo used to like to take. But just try to keep your distance from them. Try to figure it out, like your distance between the 3 of them on the board. So like I'm trying to like keep my like at least like a quarter of the way between each Tomomo, which is why like if you want to get around quicker, you go in the inner circle, but you may catch up to them faster behind, and that's not necessarily what you want to do. So the outer ring, it takes longer, but you like have a better chance of like avoiding battles and stuff like that, I guess. Is what I've noticed like, anyway, because I fear Tomomo. And like I'm pretty sure there's a certain point in the video where I evaded a pretty low attack because I wanted to like the thing is, it's not bad to die, but the thing is, you want to die not to the Tomomos because they generally go for the wins. Oh my god, that boss got shreked up. Insane. But yeah, I got really lucky because I have all these hyper cards in my deck right now, and it's like I picked up so many hypers. That is not like when I first played this in WoN, I did not have like a lot of hypers. I'm not saying like the hypers for QPs was a saving grace, but for this, it was a saving grace. I gotta be honest with you. It really saved my butt a lot. And this is where the rebound is starting to happen starting to pick up. When I got to level 3, it's like, yes, this is the momentum that I am looking for in this right now. Gotta get water. Even in post-commentary, I gotta drink water. It's just a thing that's happening right now. See, I trapped my base with assault, because I'm pretty confident, because I have 2 of my hypers in my hand, so nothing bad is gonna happen unless I land on a flamethrower, which would be tragic. You know, because nobody want to land like that flamethrower. I'm pretty sure she had like crazy cards in her hand. She might have had the massacre in her hand actually. You never know because you have to be level 4 in order to use Tomomo's hyper. I feel like I'm covering Tomomo more than I am QP, which is like a thing. I guess because the QP, she's very nondescript. She really is. And like, oh my god. Another boss. The thing about this is like, they put in the boss card, which I really like. I really grown to, the past couple of videos, I've really grown to appreciate using that boss card. I got really lucky with that roll there, I gotta say. Oh my god, we got to level 5 before anyone else. That is always a great sign. And oh my god, these Tomomos wreck them up. Yeah! 10. That's insane. Does the boss live? Yes, it does. The boss 10 out of 6 hit, but that's the first time like this is the only time I've ever seen like the boss ever get like wrecked up so easily in a board. It's crazy. These Tomomos are out of their mind. That's how broken they are, because they generally roll like 5 or 6s in general, if you haven't noticed. So like that's why it's like crazy. There's a shield card. I put shield in here. It didn't prove useful, but the only times I've won this set is when I put shield. I'm not being superstitious or anything, but it's just how it is right now. So there you go. But yeah, my main advice for this is like, as well, do not be afraid to take risks. Don't seek out battles if you're playing a character like QP. Just don't seek them out, but if you see a good opportunity to do so, do it. But like, you know, at certain times you gotta be careful, because like, one instance when I was recording this and like, the boss was 1 HP, I was like, alright, let's go for it. He evades and I die. And I lose the game because of that. So, you gotta be really careful when you approach Tomomo Hell. You gotta think carefully. But you can't ever play anything else. So it's just like, I don't know. Oh my god. This Tomomo. This is why. Do not give up. Because like, a tactic that I recommend sometimes is just like, if you have your hyper and you want to like avoid conflict, just like die in battle and like be over it, because they don't get anything out of it, but like whatever. But yeah. Another thing is, since there's so many bosses, you gotta think about like 2, because like the bosses give you 3 wins and they give you a lot of stars depending if the boss like has a lot of things. There's oh my friend again. Oh my god, it's like everywhere in this. So I don't have a lot of tips for this, honestly. You know, I say what I can. Just like go with your gut. You know, don't take too many risks. But like, just think carefully, basically, is what I'm saying. Just be careful. Because Tomomo Hell, it is frustrating. I'm pretty sure I slammed the desk out of rage at a certain point. I took a risk not using hyper, but I had like 5 defense. I would have been so mad if I died because I had like not enough. Just like it rolled like a 9 or something and I rolled like a 1. I would have been so salty. I would have been salty beyond belief. But you know, we are really close right now. And that Dangerous Pudding, it helps us buy more time, you know, to like get more stars and stuff like that, which I really like. Oh my gosh. As far as it goes, they also have an I'm on Fire card. I think that's a pretty good card to keep in your hand because, you know, those can be pretty handy. I don't like Flamethrower at all, so I don't recommend keeping that with this strategy. Assault is fine because it's not the worst thing they can run into. The Flamethrower is just devastating. If you land on a Flamethrower, you're really counting on your cards as QP for this, I just gotta say, so that's the thing. I don't like Sealed Guardian for QP. Super Alt Mode, it's good. It's good, because if you have your Hyper, you can completely make a turnaround and a thing. That's why QP's Hyper is also great, because you can like make a complete turnaround and like knock them out of competition. Like, yes, you got the stars. And speaking of which, we won this! So I didn't have a lot to share about Tomomo Hell. Hopefully I cover more in like the card stuff. But I'm gonna record that now after this. But thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Pixl Plume. And I'll see you guys next time for another OJ video. See you then. Voila. We got this still. But later!